Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Thursday, November 20th, 2025. And here are some of today's trends in the news. And remember, the trend is your friend. And we're giving you what nobody gives you anywhere, anyplace, anyhow. Oh, what was the cover of this week's Trends Journal magazine? Yeah, as forecast. .com bust 2.0. The worst is yet to come. Be trend prepared, not scared. Remember, the trend is your friend. Again, we'd forecast this back in January 28th when nobody was talking about it. Nobody anywhere, not a fucking peep from the mainstream media. And that's why you subscribe to the Trends Journal for the grand total of $2.59 a week. And again, we're giving you everything that we can that you're not getting anywhere else. The facts are all there. You look at the comments from the people that subscribe. We need more subscribers. We got to get the truth out because they're destroying us right in front of our eyes. Oh, what happened today with the markets? Oh, yes, the Nvidia's fine. They came out with their forecast, and it was happy days are here again. Oh, yeah. And what happened? The stocks fell today. Yeah. Despite what they call blockbuster Nvidia results. Bullshit fucking crap. I'm not saying their results weren't great. It's a bigger story. It's a bigger story. You ready? The Dow was up some 700 points after this stuff came out. 700 points. Yep. Well, it closed down at 386, almost 400 points was down. I mean, it was up 700 and closed down 386, yeah. How about the S&P? And that was up over 2%. Nearly 2%. It closed down 1.56%. NASDAQ, whoop! Hey, Nvidia was up 2.6%. Closed down 2.16%. This total fucking bullshit. But of course, they say Jensen Huang, whoever you pronounce his name, the CEO of Nvidia, reassurance that demand for its current generation Blackwell chips are, quote, off the charts, and he rejected the idea of an AI bubble. Yeah. .com bust 2.0. We were the first to call it. It's in your Trends Journal. Autumn 1999, when it used to be a quarterly, now it's a weekly. We said it would bust by the second quarter of 2000. And it did in March. NASDAQ fell 80%. You're going to see another bust happen. And what else? Oh, now they're afraid that because the job numbers came out better than expected. And again, who the fuck knows what their real job numbers are? And we're looking for so far I've been looking to see where they've been created, haven't found it yet. And the numbers were 119,000 jobs. And that's more than the economist and the gang had expected. So now there's only a 40% chance that they'll lower interest rates. So the point is, they say the markets are going down because interest rates are going to stay high. So they need more fucking cheap money to keep the scam going. End of story. You got it? Yep. Brent crude was down 43 cents a barrel. It's selling around $63 a barrel for Brent crude. You go back a year ago, it's like $80 a barrel. More supply than demand. There's a fucking global slowdown going on. Bitcoin, down some 2,000 bucks a coin as he went on the air. It's trading at around 87,000 bucks. These are the worst numbers since April. And again, they say because of, they need more cheap money too. And there's concern, with the it's a gambler's game. Bitcoin is totally, as we see it, a gambler's game. Again, we're bullish on it because of the Trump team being in it, and we've been bullish on it a long time. It's a new gambler's game. And now that gambling game is in trouble. And you look at what happened to gold prices today. $4,110. $4,110. That was the high. It fell to $4,039 an ounce. It closed basically flat where it ended yesterday at $4,076.50 an ounce. And silver was down some 50 cents per ounce, but it's still trading at $50.88, still strong. So here's the deal. Again, you go back to October 16th, Trends Journal. Podcast. A couple of days before gold hit an all-time high, I said there'd be a $500 correction, and it did. And now I've been saying gold has to stabilize above $4,200 an ounce for a couple of weeks or so. It has to stabilize in that range, 4,200. From there, it goes up again. And that's the way we see it. We don't give financial advice. We're trend forecasters. Budget fears push Japan's debt cost to decade high. Yeah, no shit. Again, gold, oil prices. The world's it's going down. It's going. Oh, now Japan is ramping up against China. We got to protect Taiwan. You know what the fuck are you talking about? When all else fails, they take you to war. AI investment boom has gone too far, warn fund managers. Wow, this is from the Financial Times. Majority of global fund managers think companies are overinvesting as market anxiety grows about the sustainability of artificial intelligence spending boom. No shit. Oh, but Financial Times said it yesterday, so now it must be true. Again, the facts are there. We said it first, and now everybody's coming to say to the realization. The tech spending boom is also reshaping credit markets. U.S. companies have issued more than $200 billion of bonds this year to finance their AI-related projects. And what did we say? Oh, again, Trump wants the H-1B visas to bring cheap labor in from China and India. And we said China's going to lead the world in AI. Again, tracking trends, you make connections between different fields. We said it a dozen times. Before Slick Willie Clinton brought China into the World Trade Organization, back in 2000, 10% of Chinese 18-year-olds went to college. Now, some 70% are. And they're not taking courses in transgender studies or how to get screwed by whatever, however you want to do it. They're doing technology industry. They're very serious. And again, you got 1.4 billion versus 340 something million in America. And India. Again, very intelligent people. And here's the Financial Times. India's tech evolution is speeding up. That's right. They're going to wipe out these American companies. Higher tariffs take toll on growth worldwide. Yep. That was from the Wall Street Journal. The tariff burden, yep. And again, growth worldwide goes back to oil prices. Why is Brent crude going down? Because there's a global slowdown. You ready? This is in today's Wall Street Journal. Office recovery skips many cities. Yep. No kidding. I'm sorry, this isn't today's, it was yesterday's. The emerging recovery in U.S. office market is strikingly uneven, leaving many buildings, neighborhoods, and entire cities behind. You mean the office building bust that we'd forecast? Remember this? Yep. And the banking crisis is going to be coming. You can bank on it. They're barely reporting this. There are failures going on all over. Earlier this year, San Francisco's budget deficit was expected to reach $1 billion by the 27-28 fiscal year, partly because, you ready? Office values are down 50% from their peak. This shit is hardly being reported. There's going to be massive failures. Again, ancient history. What is it? Back in March of 2023, 3 banks failed. Silicon Conman Valley Bank, Signature, and First Republic. Boop! Down went the equity markets. Poof! Up went gold. You got it? This is just the beginning. Much of the pain from these losses has yet been realized. The delinquency rate on office mortgages that were converted to commercial mortgage-backed securities has increased to a record 11.8%, close to 6 times the rate at the end of 2019, according to Trepp. Oh, 2019. That was the year before the COVID war was launched. All right? 6 times that amount. This is serious. And that's why we're very bullish on gold. But again, when all those fails, they take you to war. Don't forget that. Yeah, this is from Financial Times yesterday. Top European Central Bank official warns on stablecoin threat. What a fucking bullshit this stablecoin is. Again, Orwell couldn't have made up a better fucking name. Anyway, crypto shed over $1 trillion in 6 weeks as traders retreat from speculative assets. This too is from the Financial Times. That's a good newspaper, by the way. We subscribe to that. Goldman Sachs on track for best share of merger and acquisition since 2001. Again, the MA market's going up, the bigs are getting bigger, and the people are getting poorer. And it's just going to keep going that way. Deluxe brand owner Axo Nobel agrees to $25 billion merger with paint rival Axalta. All right? Merger and acquisition bullshit. And, hey, remember that ceasefire bullshit? Talking about fucking bullshit? Oh, in Gaza? At least 25 Gazans killed, 77 injured in Israeli airstrike. Yep. And that's according to the Turkish newspaper Anadolu. Isn't that nice? In southern Gaza, 3 Palestinians were killed and several others injured in an Israeli airstrike. Since October 2023, the Israeli army has killed nearly 70,000 people in Gaza, mostly women and children, and injured over 170,000 and bombed the place into rubble. And if you come out against it, they'll lock you up. Haaretz today. British police arrest 77 people after protest in support of banned group Palestinian Action in London. The Defense Our Juries group said demonstrators sat outside the Ministry of Justice building in Westminster on Thursday afternoon and cardboard signs saying, "I oppose genocide. I support Palestinian action." Some gathered with Palestinian flags before the Metropolitan Police officers began carrying people away. The UK, how about an F-U-C-K? Where's the fucking outrage of this? Oh, Reuters. Human Rights Watch accuses Israel of war crimes in West Bank expulsions. Israeli expulsions of tens of thousands of Palestinians from 3 West Bank refugee camps in 2025 amount to war crimes, according to Human Rights Watch. The rights group said, you ready? 32,000 residents were forcibly displaced by Israeli troops during, quote, Operation Iron Wall. Where's the outrage? 2 Palestinian villages in West Bank reportedly attacked. This just came out by Israeli settlers. Shove this settler's word up your fucking ass. They're invaders. They're criminals. They're murderous fucking pricks. And I can't say the other word. In violation of the Geneva Convention and Article 242 of the United Nations. Dozens of Israeli settlers set fires to vehicles and a car garage on Thursday night in the Palestinian town of Hawara. Look what they're doing. And you come out against it, you're locked up. Look what they did in the United States, all those college kids, and all the places they did for protesting against this. It's disgusting. That's far-right Minister Ben-Gvir, there's no such thing as Palestinian people. Yep, that fat little slime ball shithead scumbag over there. He's the national security minister. Yep. You imagine? There's no such thing as Palestinian people. It's an invention with no historical, archaeological, or factual basis. Huh. Why don't you go back, fuckface, to read the Balfour Declaration. 1917. His Majesty's government declares that the land in Palestine will be occupied by the Jewish people, and we will use our best endeavors to achieve this objective. Yeah, Palestinian people. Where is the outrage of this? Could you imagine if Arabs were doing this to Jewish people? Oh my God. Oh, you'd call it a Holocaust, wouldn't you? And speaking about the Holocaust, guys, hey, how about those Heil Hitlers, huh? You like the First World War with Germany? Nah, I like the second better. Germany lifts weapons bar on Israel. Yep. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. No, Merz. Harry Merz, that arrogant fucking prick scumbag from BlackRock. Yeah. Announced an export freeze on weapons that could be used in Gaza in August, but they're lifting them now. That's nice, huh? And Ukraine attacks Russia with U.S. missiles. So now they're talking about a ceasefire agreement. Yeah. How about more bullshit? Ecuador voters rebuke pro-Trump president in referendum. European voters randomly rejected conservative President Daniel Noboa's plans to allow a U.S. military base and to rewrite the Constitution, dealing the Trump ally a heavy blow only months before into his second term. Noboa, the 37-year-old son of billionaire banana magnate, all right? Another rich fucking kid. That's all it is. It's one big club and you ain't in it, as George Carlin said. The rich run the world. U.S. bombed Somalia for 97th time this year. Yep, that's according to antiwar.com. Oh, Trump, the peace candidate, huh? 97 times since he's become president. Bombs away. And again, ask most people to find Somalia on the map. They'd have no fucking idea where the joint is. Oh, speaking of Trump, this is from the Financial Times. Trump family and Saudi partner unveil Maldives resort plan. Yeah. Isn't that great? Yeah. And what else? Very important article. Reputation as a pillar in East Africa is tarnished. Tanzania has long promoted unity and social harmony. This is an article in the Turler paper. It's very important because if you have to read, and this is what we do, we read the whole thing and outlining its salient points. Goes on, she directed the charges, this is the clown running the show, that charges against young people who took part in the protests be withdrawn if they had merely swept along by the tide. That's a politician now. Anyway, young people. The protests are the largest example of young Africans demanding change. Go back to your Trends Journal a couple of weeks ago. Gen Z revolution. Kenya, Morocco, Tanzania, Nepal, Madagascar, and New York City. Gen Z, they have no future. They're broke, busted. Again, the bigs have taken over everything. The billionaires have gotten richer. They own everything. Again, the United States, the top 10% are responsible for 50% of all the retail spending in the country. 10%. Again, there used to be first-time home buyers were 28 years old in this country. Now they're 40 years old. This is serious. Again, that's why that election that happened in New York City is so important. Again, it's not what you like, what you want, what you wish for, what the clown boy who got elected is going to do. It's what is. What is off with their heads 2.0 coming soon. And here's an article in The Guardian on Tuesday. Ultra-processed foods linked to harm in every major human organ. You know, shit. They're eating shit. People look like shit. Dress like shit. Act like shit. It's become shit. Gobble down shit. They swallow political shit. It's a shit show. Ultra-processed foods. Look what they've done. And again, this started happening particularly when mothers stopped raising their children and put them in nursing homes for kids that they call daycare centers. You're out of your fucking mind when you're a little kid. You need the love of a parent or a grandmother or aunts, uncles, or family to help you grow up. And now you're there with screaming kids out of your mind and they're feeding you shit. And that's all it is. It's a shit show. So listen, check out the video I did with Judge Napolitano yesterday. It's a great one and very sad about it, what's going on in this country. And if you come out against the government, they're going to come after you. So please do everything you can to support us because we're doing everything we can to support you. Subscribe to the Trends Journal for history before it happens. Thank you.